Hello my friends, welcome to Haein Yoga. This class is a part of 4-session series on yoga for detox. It's an all-level Hatha Yoga sequence mixed in with some dynamic movements to benefit both from long hold posture and a strong flow of blood and breath circulation. This sequence is orientated around stimulating the organs and spine through deep twist, side bends, and other spinal movements. If you have yoga blocks and belt, have it handy. Props brings more ease, therefore we can focus more easily where we want to bring our attention and make the posture more effective in relation to our intention with this series. But if you don't have them, don't worry about it, it still works. I would like to start the series from a place of knowing that detoxification is our body's natural ability. Here, we are not manipulating the body to squeeze the toxin out. We are stimulating the body to support its detoxification. And guess what? Quality support comes from quality listening. So listen closely, tenderly, and give enough current to our body to jumpstart the process. Let's do this. Let's start in standing position. Keep your feet apart, just comfortable distance, knees slightly bent. And I'm going to ask you to tap one part of your chest, one side of your chest. Continue that tapping into your arms, into your hands. Give a good applause to yourself. Bravo! Continue to the other arm, to the forearm, elbow, bicep, shoulders, and to the chest. Bit of a gorilla movement. So we are trying to do the same thing, bringing circulation, but instead of stretching and mobilization, this time through tapping. Below the collarbone. And you know what, let's do it. Let's have that gorilla moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to continue to tap your chest, and you're going to go, ah. Okay, continue tap your back around your kidney, around your hips. Do not miss any part. And your thigh, back of your thigh, calf, and the inside of your calf. Up to your thighs. And give a gentle rubbing into your belly to the left side. Okay. Let's swing the arms side to side. For this one, have your feet a little bit wider than hip-wide distance. Bend your knees one at a time. So it's a gentle, very dynamic twist. This one. Let your arms swing side to side, chest moving side to side, as well as your gaze. Okay, back to the center. Just one more swinging of the arms this time. Front, up, and down and back. Opening the front of the body and opening the back of the body. So it's not a back bend and a forward bend. We are swinging the arms and let the spine be moved from that swing of the arms. Okay. And let's come to table position. On your knees and on your hands. And stretch your right leg away from you. And keeping your right foot aligned with your hands, gently turn your head to your right side. Try to look at your right heel and close your right side of your waist as much as you can as you open the left side of the waist. And now keep the leg the same. Do the opposite, close the left side of the waist as you look to your left heel, opening the right side of your waist. Make sure you have the weight on your hand, and one more time to your left, close the right side of the waist, open the left side of the waist and the other side. Change the leg. Looking to the left. The same side, you close the waist. The opposite side of the waist, you open. Change the gaze to the left. And to the right. And to the left. Okay. Bring your left knee forward all the way to your hand, and then let's pivot that left foot to your left. Straighten your right leg. Coming into this side position where your left knee is bent, right leg stretched, hips on top of your left knee. Then reach down to the floor at the same level as your left knee with your left hand. And let's circle the right arm in front of you towards the head, all the way over, back towards the leg, and down. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale down. As you do this, especially as your arms circles up, tuck the tailbone in, and opening up your belly, and your hips, and your chest. Okay, let's change to the other side. Bend your right knee this time, straighten your left knee, hips on top of your right knee, and then from there, right hand on the floor, left arm swinging in front of you and towards your head, over you, then to the leg. Continue circling to the head and then to the leg. Down and up. And as you reach up with your arms, tucking the tailbone in and opening your hips gently. And with your arm, as you circle, you don't need to hit one plane. You can reach up and slightly back if you want. If that feels nice for you. And if that helps you to feel a little more, bring more circulation in your abdomen. Okay, one more. And place your hands on the floor and let's come to downward facing dog. Lift up your tailbone, elongate your spine. Take one deep breath here. And from here, let's step forward with your feet just about 1 foot forward. So a bit of a narrow downward facing dog. You are welcome to bend your knees. Make sure your shoulders are open. That's important so that you have most of the weight on your leg. And then with your right hand, reach the outside of your left ankle or calf. Bend your right knee deeper and straighten your left knee. As you look to your left side, with your hand, pull that leg. So probably you will feel quite strongly in your leg. But again, this is a quite unique twist as well. So let's focus on the belly. Deep breath into your belly. And change to the other side. Start with knees bent and left hand reaching the outside of your right leg. Bend your left knee deeper, straighten your right knee, lift up your right hip. Turn the head to your right side. And deep belly breathing. One more deep breath. Okay. And then coming back to the center, back to downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward between your hands. And let's come up all the way. Turn your left toe 90 degrees away from your right foot and straighten both knees. Have your legs about 1 meter or slightly wider distance. We're going to continue with triangle pose. Align your heels together. Arms stretching out to the side, reaching to your right side towards your right toe. And let's reaching down to your right leg with your right hand, but without giving too much weight. Have your left hand to your sacrum, palm facing the sacrum. Tuck the tailbone in gently. Open the chest. Reach up with your left hand. Once again, breathing into your abdomen. Stay strong with your legs. Pressing your feet against the floor. Breathing through your belly. Your belly does not need to expand so much, but let it expand from the inside. It does not need to expand outwardly, but make sure it expands inwardly. I hope that makes sense. Lower your arm down, your left arm down over the head, but not next to your ears. Reaching away from your left hip. Extending a little bit more over the side. What an incredible feeling. So the side, you would feel the side, but also a bit of the front along the hip flexor into your belly. And use your left arm, swing it up to bring the rest of your upper body up. Continue to your back leg. Lean into your back leg with your left hand. Keep both knees straight, right arm over the head. Use the weight of your head and your upper body and the arms to open the right side of your belly. And from here, reach your arms down, out to the side, back to the center. Change your feet, right toe pointing forward, left toe pointing to your left side. And this time continue to the other side. To your left, right hand to your sacrum. Open the chest, tuck the tailbone in, then reach up with your right hand. Broaden your collarbone. And lower your right arm down. Giving a bit more extension all the way from the feet, hips, chest, shoulder, arm. A few more breaths here. Stand strong with your back leg. Do not push your front knee down, but push the feet against the floor. If you are sensitive with your knee, or hyperflexible, hypermobile, micro bend your knees a little bit. Okay, swing the arm up and let the rest of the body follow. Continue, keep the legs exactly as they are. Continue swing up with your left arm. One more breath. Back to the center. Reach your arms out to the side. Now, change your feet once again, but this time your right toe will point to your right side and your left toe will point about 45 degrees away from your right toe. So not 90 degrees, bit more forward. And then close the gap a little bit so that it's a bit more narrow meter. Hips are facing the same direction as your right toe. Now from here, so for this one, you can use the block. You can also, if you don't have a block, don't worry, you'll do it with me. If you have a block, then place the block next to your right foot, front foot. Now, have your hands, let's have the hands stretched out to the side. And from here, first go as much bending forward as possible. Try to come to about 90 degrees, but without rounding your back. And from here, turn the chest to your right side. Try to keep your arms aligned with your shoulder. Your gaze are changing as well. So there's quite some balance going on. It's a very active twist as well. Protect your knee by micro bending your knee if you need to. And let's once again bringing our attention to our breathing and abdomen. Your bottom hand may touch the floor, may not touch the floor. If you're using the block, your left hand will be on top of the block to give that height to bring more ease. And now come back. Oop! Coming back to the center. And coming back up. Change to the other side. I hope I will keep in balance on this side. Let's see. So align your feet pretty narrow, much narrower than 1 meter. Arms stretched out to the side. Let's go forward first, about 90 degrees. So here, just before we continue with twist, make sure your feet are not at the same line because you need to be your hip wide distance. Otherwise, it's going to be quite difficult to balance. Okay, and then from here, chest turning to your left. Pay attention to your arms because that makes it the twist more difficult, but also create a bigger sensation and linking all the way up to your arms. Couple more breaths here. And again, focus on your abdomen. Movement in your abdomen, sensation around your lower back, the back of your abdomen as well. One more breath. Now to come back, change your gaze first to down. That will make it easier for you to balance. And then coming back. It was better on this side. All right. Come down on your knees all the way to go into child pose. Let's have the knees separate, toes together. Stretch your arms out to the front. Reach as far as you can. And from here, keeping that elongation, keep reaching as far as you can. Walk your hands to your right side while staying as low as you can. And let's rest here for a few breaths. Keeping your hips close to your heels and continue to the other side. And coming back to the center. Find a closing pose. Resting in a child pose with the whichever arm variation that suits you. Last few breaths here. Thank you for joining me on this video. Recognizing and welcoming goodness is important, and so it is the ability to reject and refuse what is not good for you. So this is my question for this series. Where in your life or relationship do you need to draw a clearer boundary? Comment below. If you like this video, give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel for weekly yoga practice. I wish you a beautiful day and see you soon. Keep shine on.